Now, today's video is exactly on how to make money in the stock market. Now, I know there's a lot of people who say that inflation and recession and all this is coming, but here's the situation is you need to invest in stocks that aren't really growth stocks. That's the thing. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so you don't know anything about the stock market. You get a broker, you get a coach, somebody to try to teach you on it. But here's the thing. If you get a broker, and I'm not a professional, I'm not a broker myself, I'm just somebody who likes to make money. And when I was younger, okay, and I was into the stock market, I physically had to go get a broker, sit down with them. They would tell me what stocks that they felt was the best. They would take my money and they invest it. I mean, that sounds good and everything, but I had to not just, the wind's blowing, but I had to not just sit down with them. They're getting paid. So I got to go down with $1,000 and then I need an extra $200 to pay them to invest for me. Man, it was a losing game. I mean, hey, if you're doing that and making money, fantastic. But that was years ago when you physically couldn't go on your phone, download TD Ameritrade, Robinhood, Webull, and make money. You see what I'm saying? So now you can do, if you learn it yourself, and that's the thing. I've spoken to older people and they're like, well, I don't know how to do it. Well, I mean, if you want to save money and quit losing money, instead of reading the paper, instead of gossiping, sit down and study, study the stock market. TD Ameritrade, I love their platform because they have learning videos on there. So if you're older, kick back on your couch, sit up, relax, and learn about stocks. I get so tired of when people tell me I don't know anything. Well, figure it out, learn it. Half of these people went to college and stuff, so you took all that time to go to college, and now you're acting like you don't have time to sit down if you're retired. And then I've heard a lot of older people say, well, I have to go back to work. Well, if you would sit down and quit letting somebody else handle your money, because the person that's handling your money, I mean, they're going to tell you they care about you, but technically they don't. And here's what I say. And everybody who tries to tell me, oh, my person, my broker, whatever, we care about each other. Okay, well, here's my thing. If they say that, quit paying them, and then I want to see if they keep helping you. I guarantee most of them are going to stop helping you. The reason they're helping you is that's what they do for a living. See, that's what they do for a living. But they're picking their stocks. They're picking stocks that they look 10 years down the road, they're looking for money. When I do stocks, I want to get paid today. I want to get paid Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I have the weekend off, but I want double the money on Monday. You see what I'm saying? So you have to, and here's the thing. I didn't learn this from a broker. What I learned from a broker is not to use them, do it myself. I don't watch videos on YouTube and about, when they have a mansion in the back and a Mercedes over here and they're trying to tell you to buy Microsoft. You buy Microsoft and try to make money off a dividend income, you're going to be waiting a long time. Okay, that's 20 years down the road. But I got the solution. I got the solution, and I'm going to break it down to you today. Okay, I talk a lot in my videos, and I don't tell you what you need to do. So here's what I say to do. Here's what I do. First, I look up BlackRock, and I look up Vanguard. Okay, and I see what they're buying in dividend stocks. I don't care what else they're buying. I want to see what they're buying that pays a good dividend. Now, Vanguard and BlackRock own a lot in ORC. I got that coming up on the screen for you. Okay, and also with ORC, to make $101 per month, I was told you need roughly almost $500,000 to make $100 a month. Something wrong with that. I mean, if you got to invest over $100,000 to make $100 a month, I don't even want to do it. I mean, you might as well just stay at a job. But here's the thing. If you buy 2,260 ORC stock. Now, ORC stock is at $4. I'll round it off. We'll say $4. Sometimes it goes down to $3. Sometimes it goes down to $2.99. But we're going to say you're spending $4, okay? It roughly amounts is to make, this is to make $101 a month. You need to buy 2,260 ORC stock. And that's going to cost hold on. Got ahead of myself. It's going to cost $7,164.20. So, I mean, is that where you want to put all your eggs in one basket? No, no. I say don't do that. You know, get a portfolio. I invest in around 12 stocks. I have I have 2 growth stocks that don't pay me any dividends. But that's Amazon. Okay, I invest in Amazon because I want the split that's coming up. And if you're seeing this video after the split, then I bought that. And I bought a lot of Amazon because when the split happens, it's going up. But I have a whole nother video on that. You're going to have to look it up. This is on ORC stock. Now I understand why most news reporters have water by them. I should have a thing of water. But ORC is one of my favorite. The other one I have up on the screen is AG&C. Okay? And it's only like $12. Now, to make 108 of them, okay, to make $108 a month in AG&C, you need to buy roughly 900 of them. That price is $10,899, and at the end of the year, basically it rounds up to 1,286. We're going to say minus 296 because of the tax man. So you're making $1,000 a month off of that. I mean, a year. You're making $1,000 a year. So I mean, that's fantastic. If you was to buy ExxonMobil, okay, and it pays quarterly, but what you're going to do is say $100 a month you're getting paid because every quarter it would have to give you around $300, right? Okay, so, but here's the thing. ExxonMobil, this is why I don't look at making dividend income off of ExxonMobil. I just like how when it's low, you buy, and when it's high, I sell. But you would have to buy 333 of them, okay? That would be $32,000, 101. And it's only roughly $1,000 a year. So it would be, you have to spend $32,000 to make after taxes $1,000 a year. No, no. If you're looking at down the road, fantastic. You know, hey, if you're looking 5-6 years down the road, then hey, go ahead, invest in Amazon, invest in Walmart, invest in Cat. I mean, invest in all those big companies, but it's great. I mean, here's the thing. I don't want to buy $500 for one stock to get 5 cents a year. I mean, you know, I mean a month. I don't want to do that. So, I mean, what I have up on the screen, it's up to you to go ahead and do your research, but, I mean, Vanguard owns millions of ORC stock. Vanguard owns millions of AG&C. So, and here's the thing. I learned this not by watching YouTube videos. I researched and I researched. It took me a long time. So the information I'm giving you right now, just know it took me a long time to get this information. I mean, honestly, I wanted to keep it a secret. I didn't want to tell anybody. But here's the thing. I do want to help people. See, a lot of people want to help by, where is it? A lot of people want to help by giving money away. You know what I mean? Oh, here. No, I don't give money away. I mean, if you are not investing, and you're talking about you're broke every day, well, I think it's time to wake up and figure out it's time to change. And if you're losing money in the stock market, quit investing in growth stocks. Put your money to work. You know, yes, buying growth stocks, that's putting money to work. And I get it. The younger generation right now, yes, they are. Did you see that? It went right down it. But the younger generation, I get it. You know, you guys are investing, the stock goes up, it goes down, you're making money, you're losing money. I mean, you have the time to do it. You know, this is like the best time in the world to be investing in stocks because the stock market has been going up and down, up and down. So it's a great time. But here's the thing. I watch stock, and a lot of people say, you know, ORC stock is risky or AG&C stock is risky. I get it, it is. But I watch it every day. Every day, I take time. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I look at it on Saturday and Sunday. I always look at what my account is doing, what my money's doing. But it's a great time to me to invest in ORC stock and AG&C because it's low. I don't think it's going to get any lower. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, you know, but here's the thing. When you go to work, it's not guaranteed that you're going to have that job tomorrow. You could wake up and that job went out of business. They call you up, tell you you're fired. You never know. So it's, you know, I hear people talk about that all the time. Oh, the stock market's risky. Oh, the stock market's risky. Everything's risky. You have no idea, especially if you're an employee, you have no idea when that company is going to go out of business. A new owner might come in and fire everybody in that company and hire all new. You never know that. That's the thing. You never know if you walk down the street, you might die. You could die of a heart attack, you could die of a shooting, you could die of a mugging, or you could just die of natural causes. So you never know. And then I see people worried. Oh, a nuclear war. Okay, well, that little bit of money you have in the stock market ain't going to do anything if there's a nuclear war. If you don't have the radiation suit and a bunker about 20 miles underground, you shouldn't even be worried anyway. And by the time it hits, you'll be going anyways. So, but here's the thing about the stock market. Yes, it's a long-time investment. I invest for the long term, meaning I love getting paid every month. And yes, you got to pay taxes. I mean, this year, I should make a fortune. And the tax man's going to take probably 50%. I get 50, he gets 50. But that's fine. You got to look at, I see people, oh, the tax man. The tax man takes his money regardless. I'm a Lyft driver. The tax man takes his money. It doesn't matter. I keep working. People keep going to work. You know what I mean? Taxes are always going to be. So, anyways, again, if you want to make money, you got to do your research in the stock. This video that I'm talking, like I said, all this talking I'm doing, please don't listen to me. I want you to look it up yourself, do your research, and I always say to everybody, you should never invest hundreds and thousands of dollars anyways. ORC stock is at $3 to $4. 4, 8, you know, I mean, it's, here's what I say, buy 10 of them, see if I'm right. If it makes you some money, well, there you go. there you go. And you have to, when you're an investor, you have to look at it like going to the casino. When you roll the dice, that money you have, is gone. So, like I said, when I invest, and here you go, everybody. I'm going to do it just like it was. If I invest $50 into the stock market, I pretend like I don't see it. I only look at dividend. Now, $50, we'll say I make $1 on $50. So I invested this, and I get this back a month. That's fine, because I'm pretending that I can never get this back anyways. I already spent it. I already bought cigarettes, or you already bought, went out to eat dinner. It's gone. It's gone. But this is what I want. But dividends, it's going to turn into this. Then it's going to turn into this if you keep reinvesting it. And when I start taking money back, okay, the 50 is still under there. It's gone. We're pretending. But when dividends, after it reinvests, because it's going to give you 20, see what I'm saying? It's going to give you 20 back. But when I get this back is when I start taking money out. When I get my 50 back is when I start to enjoy it. But I don't invest when I make, I don't start taking the dollar out. I let that keep reinvesting. And I love the TD America trade because what it is you get to reinvest. So it's called the drip. And what it is they'll put this, right? And it's called the snowball effect, to where it turns into this, it turns into this. But then, like I say, when I get this, I'll invest 20 and I'll take the 30. So now I get 30 a month, still investing, it's still growing. See what I'm saying? If you're following me. And like I said, honestly, at the beginning I should have said get a pen and paper. You can't just listen. You have to write it down. So, again, one more time. If you're still here, if you're still listening. Orc stock pays 54 cents a year. It pays 4.5 cents per month. If you buy and invest in it, you'll start making money in it. I know the average is, if I say, this is just my opinion, you don't have to listen, remember, but I would say buy 400 of them. You're looking at about 1,200, somewhere around there. 1,200, but don't quote me. It could be a little more, could be a little less. But anyways, that would give you around $18 back a month. I would say if you need the money, take $10 and let the $8 invest itself. So take 10, invest 8. Take 10, invest 8, because the next month and the next month it's going to be a little more and a little higher and a little higher. So in a year you'll be taking $20 out and investing 20, or taking 30 out and investing 10. So as you keep going, and I hope you're following me with this, because you're going to make it. It's going to come. But it takes time. But if you're a long-time investor, that's the way to go. And like I said, ORC, I talk about it all the time to people. ORC stock, ORC. The ticker is ORC. You'll be where you want to be in a year or two. But I tell you, it feels so good investing in the stock market and knowing that if I don't make money as a Lyft driver today, or I don't feel like going to work, or if I just don't want to go to work, I know that I always have an income coming in regardless. Yes, you have to invest, but it's anything. To be a Lyft driver, you can have a car, but if you don't have gas, then you can't start making money with Lyft or Uber or as a taxi driver. the first thing you got to do with your car is first you got to have a driver's license. After that, you get a car, you have to have gas money. Then you got to have money for wear and tear, because you could be driving somebody on your first trip, hit a pothole, and now you got a flat tire. So see, it takes money to make money. You have to have at least $500 before you start being a taxi driver. Or you rent a car off of Lyft and Uber, but I say do it yourself. Get your own car. You have to invest in it, but it's going to work out better. But that's a whole different video. This is about the stocks. I have it up on the screen for you, and it's up to you. But if you watch a lot of my other YouTube videos, I'll tell you, I have other stocks that to this day is doing fantastic. And they pay a lot of dividend. Some of them pay quarterly, yes. Some of them don't. But, like I said, I'm a dividend investor. I love making money every month. So again, I want to thank you for coming to my channel. Yes, I'm outside. It's a beautiful day. It rained a little bit today. It got a little cooler. It's nice out. But hey, I'm telling you, if you want to make money every month, this is the way to go. Don't let anybody tell you it's not. Don't let anybody tell you you need millions of dollars to start making money in the stock market. You don't. That's only if you're buying growth stocks, growth dividend stocks. I stay away from them. I stay away from them. Amazon, if I needed money, I would have lost a fortune because I bought it around $3,000 and went down to $2,000. I lost, but I'm looking for the future in it, because it's doing a stock split in June 3rd, June 6th, somewhere around there. And it's going to give me, for every one I own, it's going to give me 20 of them. So I look at it as, I get it for, when the stock split happens, I get each one. It's like a pie. You cut it in half, you get 100, but I know it's going to go up. I feel it's a very great company. But I always love having my money to where, yes, I have some growth stocks. Something that's going to give me maybe good money later on, but I love making money for today. And that's basically all I got to say about that. There's a lot more, but I'll tell you, it took me a long time to find them, so I'm keeping those two a secret right now. When I start becoming a billionaire, I'll start giving you the real, the information on those other good ones. Just like most rich people do. They'll make you buy a book, and then they'll make you buy the second one, and then they'll make you buy the third one that will tell you finally how to do it. But the first two is just getting you happy that you might make some money. So again, thank you for coming to my channel. It's a beautiful day. I say see you later. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the day. But also enjoy getting paid every month.